Because I can't think of anything. And I have Dr. Pepper to drink. And freak you. Okay. I want to fit in Limbus right now, so we're going to play Limbus.
_ you zone out to waste time.
I do not!
One pad.
Don't make fun of me! Rude. It's not true. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Could you please change it to Limbus, Ari, and lock on, please. Thank y'all. Let me make sure I think I forgot to.
It's sounding more like Roy every day.
I know, right? Two
Baka
peas in a
stalling
pod.
and wool gathering.
2 peas in a pod. Wool gathering. Why am I gathering wool? Huh? I don't understand. I don't understand. Look it up. I'm scared too. That scares me. You wanting me to look it up scares me. Are you trying to corrupt me further? Chat? They need to fix this. Collecting my thoughts. I thought it was like collecting my marbles.
Hi Baka. Bokath 1 heart.
해냈네요. 이걸로
Is he any good? By the way, guys. Like, should I be, like, building him? Alright. We should be good to go now. Hi, Cobra. Hi. I'll fight you all. Alright, we should be able to do this.
복지팀의 협조. 보는 눈은 있네요. 여기서 저만큼 유능한 인재는 흔치 않죠.
걸맞는 곳이어야 할 거다.
Yeah, that works. It says 54, but I think it's just because she's 54. Pokemon Trainer Bartholomew, Petro. Hi. Hi. I don't want to go inside. I'm scared. Oh, wait. We already saw this. Or do you guys want to watch it again? Do y'all need refreshers? Oh. Alright, let's see here. So the goal is to kill him, right? Like we want to kill him. Yeah, because he's gonna inflict a ton of bleed if we don't, right? And then Fell Bullet is... I'm glad we're killing these people. Okay, so he kills himself as long as we clash win him. Okay, got it. Favorite on him. We want to do this. We want to do that. Actually, we want to do this. That. 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 Yeah.
흑승묘 뒷박질충. 숨통 끊기.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
대의를 쫓다 보면 사소한 희생은 언제나 필요한 법이지.
What does this do? Okay. Favored power counter. Stabby. That. Right. And everything else. How do we stop this? On hit, prior to his in-corp employees, if this unit failed to attack the targeted unit, cancel this skill? Oh, he shoots him. Then I should do this, right? And try to kill him. That's what it looks like it's asking me to do. This looks good.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
Alright, so favored. Do. Favored. Smack him. Smack him. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, I need to stop this, particularly right here. And he's going after him. Don't I have anything? Okay. Or my health. Alright, so favored here. There.
일기당천.
과거에 묶여 판단을 그르치지 마시게. 내 모두 터뜨리고 싶어지니.
Alright, do I still have no? Okay, good. I don't think we can do that. Neutral. Dominating. Favored. Neutral. Why is this unclashable?
Baka got some bad news. Saw doing inventory on the cave treasury and supplies, and it seems a lot of stuff is missing.
What do you mean? Stop being obtuse. Let's hope that works.
일기당천.
Well, I can't say for sure it's been stolen, but there are a suspicious amount of feathers left behind.
The fraud duo? Yeah.
달라진 것처럼 굴지 마.
Also, the culprit might have dropped a shiny Midas coin.
죽었지.
개자식이 한 번도 나를
Midas coin. Favored. I need orange?
Yu-Sang and Ryoshi was better using the same ego gears than Jahuan and Gubbo.
Well, obviously, they don't know what the frick they're doing. He's gonna start killing himself, by the way. He has negative 45, which means he's gonna start killing himself. He takes, like, half his life in damage. This turn, probably. The only thing is that skill is very hard to deal with. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Okay. Okay, yeah, you lose. Absolutely.
멍청한 짓을 했군.
막아내지 못해.
So he's gonna take like a huge chunk of his health now.
목적이 있었지.
Gubo's a pretentious prick. And I say that knowing his story.
지나온 길을 생각하면 이 또한
Um,
내가 걸어야만 하는 길이겠지.
favored here. Dominating. Can you do your thing? Oh, you can do that. Okay. I need you. Smash, smash. I don't want you to be using O like that. I'm annoyed that these two are staggered. Right. I can't stop that one. Do I care about the contentious thing? Yeah, I do. I want to stop that. You have a lot of gaze on you. You have 3 gaze, so that is bad.
Boop's tail
Okay.
runs away.
Oh, fine! Right. You're using what again on him? Oh, if they have 3+ gaze. Hopefully that's literal, and as long as they don't have 4+, it doesn't hurt me.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 치워버리자. 허술하긴.
That doesn't seem fair, though.
불쌍하게 울부짖는군.
그날의 봄을 스치고 왔다지.
행색이 이상.
Alright,
그 이상이여. 내가 맞서.
I know this is gonna go
아시의 이상을 함께
here.
줬던 후위.
This is gonna go here. And here. Here. This is gonna get canceled. I'm pretty confident. Do we care about him? No. This and this is blocked. Let's power count that.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠. 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라. 무슨 술수를.
Wait. We want it on that one. Okay. Dominating. I can't clash that. Alright.
흑수묘 뒷박질 준비. 지키기 위해서.
적질렀나?
Heal everybody up.
승리할 거예요.
혐오스러운 버러지들에게 더 이상 시간을 끌릴 순 없지.
Dominating. Alright, who are you attacking? You're attacking her? All of her? Alright. Alright, he really wants to kill her. And I don't have my young! My young boy. He hasn't died yet, right? Where is he? He died? When? What the hell? Wait. Thank you! I don't even see him.
No pump KLNS here, just became a kobold. Emergency food, yay.
Rude! That's not nice! Get pumpkin! Power counter there. Max there. He's just gonna kill her there. Oh, they're going after her. Favor there. I'm gonna try to kill him. Does it look like he's kind of low? If I can, like, clash him. I think that's the best I can do. I could do better. Yeah, there we go. Best I can do.
날카롭고 정확하게.
In a little bit, I'm gonna go get my salad. Papa and Mama got me for yesterday. Yeah, she's dead. But I have backups.
무상함이 없음. 불끈의 지원.
성공했군.
Alright, good substitute. We don't have to deal with this boy anymore. Oh, he gets a freaking... Screw this guy. Alright, we're gonna have your speed. Favored there. Dominating. Favored. Favored.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
허술하긴.
You're staggered. So next turn you just die. If not this turn.
전탄격발.
Take him out.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 치워버리죠.
이 애고에 이런 힘도 있어.
Ba-bam. I win, GG. Alright, we have one more fight. Hi, Pyro. Hi.
그러고 보니까
We're finally getting decent experience tickets. They're not good tickets, but at least they're not freaking bronze.
다시 관리를 맡겨주실까?
Final fight. Final win. Final win. Alright. Alright. Let's think about this. We're gonna save up the rest of our stuff so we can buy the rest of the stuff. I think this is our team for the end. Minus this, so this will be obviously the Ishmael. Alright. Is everything right? Everything looks good. We're gonna add you into the backup zone and you into the backup zone as well.
이 소리는
This is gonna be hard. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rui Onigiri. Thank you. Welcome to stream. Hope you have one time in Dragon Cave. I didn't even notice that. I can't wait to get the Ryoshu ego. So they're actually using the ego, right? That's not an ID of them copying them. That's them using the egos, right? That's usually what it means. If it's an ego one, it's because they are using the ego. know it says 53 all because of Wild Hunt. And Wild Hunt kind of doesn't care what his level is. And I'm going to bring them down to my level near the end of the fight anyways, if I need to. Now that's an annoying trick. Everything's just bouncing off that side. The fact that Incorp has already found a way to successfully extract ego has already been identified. However, it's a more advanced stage than we had imagined. But they physically could not have had enough time to reach this level of completion. You're not the most pleasant bastard to be around, but I must admit, you're certainly capable. It's no surprise that a layperson such as yourself fails to see through the vast mind of a scientist. It really happened as my research deemed it would it not? The defensive field generated by this ego is invincible. The lineage of hierarchs must continue. The bequeathment of immortality must continue. The amusement of life must continue. This momentary lapse in judgment mustn't be allowed to shake Dongwon's status quo. You needed only remain a gem, nothing more. Your only responsibility was to keep that jade clean, free of marring, to bring further glory to Dongwon. Janmu! Correct the foolish child's wanderings. Return him to the rightful road. Why does the gem, the child who witnessed nothing but the greatest luxuries at the apex of the world, endeavor to become a worthless stone again? Now ensure that the child, the beneficiary of our loving care, may fulfill his duty and purpose for existence. What a tragic turn of events. I meant to bestow you the golden bow, forsaking one of the paths to immortality that I had acquired. Yet you would rather pursue the pointless, fleeting charade against your own grandmother? Yes, grandmother. Elders, you have all loved and cared for me more than anyone else in Dongwon has. And that is why, while my own brothers and sisters were doomed to spend the rest of their lives killing each other, I could simply witness the lives plummet to the cold earth, all from the comfort of my room. My parents also told me that I should be thankful for being born as a gem, that I should feel lucky, that all I have to do is just keep an eye open. But grandmother, what if I told you I'm exhausted, tired of just glimmering on? A precious jade has no such thing as wants or desires. The golden bow? The golden bow slides into Jiomu's body and begins to flicker, its power spiraling into her body. The rewinding process you have shown us in the first round was most fascinating. And it has unlocked a new level of understanding in me. The true worth of this artifact, previously unnoticed and allowed to remain untouched within the depths of our treasury. Once we leave this little ruckus behind, I am sure to put that golden bow within the rewinding thing to good use as well.
Gave me more scales. Thank you.
I did not! Shut up! No lies! Be honored in my presence, for you are the first to witness the power of this bolus.
불로불사에 미혹된 노개들을 다시 한번 내 손으로 뵐 수 있다는 건가? 더할 나위 없이 좋군. 당천.
날카롭고 정확하게 틈을 끊어. 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
토끼를 본다. 저 해충들 도련이다.
틈을 끊어.
묘야. 길을 열어라.
Wait, she actually wait. I just realized she actually made a bolus for a new Hay show. Look at her body. She actually made a new one.
Pumpkin acquired.
So Gib?
불가 위야. 막아내지 못해.
물 넘고.
너무나도 많은 반.
I've witnessed so many lights,
너무나도
so
많은
many
색들과
colors,
너무나도 많은
and so many emotions.
감정들을 보아 모든 것을
Everything I have
바라보니
witnessed, I had to witness, drew my gaze away from the rest of the
눈을
world.
가지 않게 되었답니다. 그래서 제가
So my
바라보는
world is
세상은
nothing but a meaningful mess of
그저
confusion,
의미 없는
patternless, and
철망하고
incongruent
무작위의
colors.
가끔씩은
Sometimes I'd wonder
궁금해지긴 했어. 남들이 바라보는
what kind of world
세상은
reflects in the eyes of others.
어떤 과연 그들의
What-
눈에는
Just what kind of world do they live in that they become so attached to these silly little
저토록
splotches
수많은
in
색들 속에서도
my
자꾸
raid of
살아오는
colors?
것에
Why concern yourself with the way mayflies live? Their concern is only for that lies immediately before them. They are myopic, unable to see far enough to achieve anything of significance. Hi, Blake. Do you believe that Hongwan could have risen to its present reputation and prosperity had it not been for the Reverend Zarin? The other nest would have destroyed and devoured us whole. Honglu, I know that not everything in your world was colorful, but you must have felt something. Something that made you feel like a heart. Do you believe so? But it slipped away from me so long ago. And this place is so vast to find anything once lost. It's too vast to find. That's not true. I'm sure you'll find it again, as long as you put your mind to it. As long as your heart is truly in it. Little Bayou! Do not let these empty words stir you! What could a frivolous thing like you, Perel Heart, possibly do before the great will of Hongwan? Oh, Reverend Zarin of my heart! Do you believe that to be true? I'm doing good. You understand? You acknowledge and appreciate my life all time I've sacrificed for one. The reverent Aaron of my heart speaks. That I, following the great will of Dongwon, shall be reborn. Reborn as a mighty, noble, and immortal being.
더 추하게 발버둥쳐라 사미운. 그래야 너를 배웠을 때의 기쁨도 분노도
What's that supposed to be?
즐거움도
Oh, because her spine is broken right now. Okay.
테니까.
헤어내리.
더러운 요람에 머문 저 해충들을 도려내라.
지키기 위해서.
물러나라. 네 목숨은 아직 따로 쓸 적을 물어뜯고 너의 쓸모를 보여라. 행색이 이상하나 그럼에도 이상이여. 내가 맞서. 내가 아시의 이상을 함께 줬던 호위 이상이여. 일기당천.
무상한 목숨. 불끈한 지원일 뿐.
Why are the Dragonology 101 lectures so unpopular to students? The lectures tended to drag. I'ma stab you. Love this song. Tomorrow we'll play whatever Big Bro Bayou's favorite game is. How's that for a plan, huh? But what do you want? Here's some homework for you. When we meet tomorrow, you better have come up someone you like, okay? Happiness. It could not have been much fun to be around me. But Dayu always invited me to play with her. She was always the first to sense how I was feeling. Always the one to be there for me. Always the one to be sad for me. To be angry in my place. It almost deluded me into believing that I was no longer just a gem stuffed into a treasury.
Stab me? Why must you bully me, baka?
흑수며 경각질 준비.
더러운 요람에 머문 적 없어. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
지키기 위해서.
물러나라. 네 목숨은 아직 따로 쓸 적을 물어뜯고 너의 쓸모를 보여라.
Wait a minute. Does it go away after that, though? Let me see. Okay, good.
받아볼 테니까. 더러운 요람에 머문 적 없었고 앞으로도 없을 거다. 단 한순간도
Never did I let this sickening cradle imprison me! Not now! Never!
무상한 목숨. 불그대 지원일 뿐. 지키기 위해서.
위기당천. 전탄격발. 명에 따라 홍원을 지켜라.
헤어내리.
목을 떨궈주마.
I want to play a bonus making game. Gather a bunch of sand and pebbles and leave the sea to make a bolus. And the best bolus wins.
즐거움.
Joy.
환희는
Juan always liked to follow me around. He probably wanted grandmother to recognize him.
환희는 어렸을 때부터
Juan always had this dream, even as a little boy.
이 도시에서
He wanted to be one of the top bolus makers in the city. Well, there. I'm sorry. I should have listened to you. But I was just so envious. I just wanted to know they were gonna show here.
어쩌면 그 아이는
Maybe he really could have
정말
achieved
그렇게
that.
되었을지도 몰라요.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
이 몸을 온당히 벌하심에 기꺼이 죄를 받아들이나이다. 넘고 산 넘고 무수히 넘고 얼마든지 꺾고 제쳐라. 겹겹의 중문 뚫어보이겠소.
너에겠어.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버려.
show.
해충들을
Go.
하나 넘고 둘 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라. 모여 길을 열어라. 이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Baka, give me a light for my scented candles.
Oof.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
넘고 무수히 넘고 얼마든지 꺾고 제쳐라. 내 앞을 달리시오. 아시다면 능히 그리할 수 있어.
불끈한 지원일 뿐. 무상한 목숨. 불끈한 지원일 뿐.
총알값 아까울 놈. 겹겹의 중문 뚫어보이겠어.
자, 어쩌겠지. 잘 생각해보라고.
Unbreakable. Good morning, Muma. We're finishing this boss battle, then we'll be ready.
이 한몸
With contemplation, I shall darken the clear skies above. With my sacrifice, I shall exsanguinate my carnal blood upon this earth.
이깟 더러운 피에 무릎 꿇을 소냐.
Come, little Bayou. It's time for you to visit the elders.
슬픔.
Sorrow.
어르신들은 제게
They were always
멋진
so
말을
kind to
했지만
me, the elders. But I wanted to play with Dayu instead.
대오기와 시간이 지나면서
With time, I stopped being so afraid of them.
더 이상 두려움이
but
느껴지지. 그분들은
They always speak as through they know every little thing about me. My only use is to be a window, an amusement for the elders in their long, tedious lives. I don't need to talk much. I only need to see as many interesting things as possible and wear a pleasant smile for them. It cannot be helped, young master. The prudent option would be to witness it all in silence. I wish Seirin could be back to her old self again. But I know that can't happen. So I smiled.
일기당천. 너의 쓸모를 보여라.
Alright. Do we care about these guys? Oh, they'll keep healing themselves. Okay. Favored. 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 What are they doing? It's like 2 rupture. We want to kill him as fast as possible. We want to kill him too. The rest of these back ones don't even matter. Right. Can he... We don't care for that. I want to cure this one.
받아볼 텐가.
Indolina! Hi! Welcome to stream if you want all the time. Welcome to Dragon Cave. Then Boca Unlimited. Yeah, we're finishing the Kanto. At least it looks like we are right now.
명에 따라 홍원을 지켜라.
Alright, that one's staggered. I think that's the best we can do.
일기당천대. 토끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 구원해라. 묘여, 길을 열어라.
I don't know for how long, but we're doing all right. This cannot deal damage to allies. Can clash with the skill regardless of speed. Cannot be staggered for reasons. Its targets his allies siphon their remaining HP and their imperfect immortality. Identifies. Oh, you're not getting much HP, lady. Oh, you haven't attacked yet.
아무것도 남지 마라.
Well, face retribution for your sins. Yeah.
어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
Bam.
Baka, you have something on your face. Oh wait, false alarm. That's just cuteness.
Shut up.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원은 무엇인가? 믿음을 되새겼다면 어리석은 의무는 품지 말았어야지.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Utter to me what you think your ideal is. That should do a lot of damage to you.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Go, Sancho!
끝을 낼 시간이. 지키기 위해서.
Play with me, big bro. This room's too big for just Chechun. You never should have said that to me. I won't be visiting you ever again. Wrath. Shichun was once a child who found happiness in the smallest things. A child who used to like playing with me. But once she gets older, she'll be like every other child in Dongwon. She will resent me, envy me, and try to kill anyone who's shooting for the seat of the family heart. But I hoped that she wouldn't come to hate me, so once again, I smiled. I didn't have to die yesterday. I didn't have to die yesterday if you just helped me. Do you have any idea how much it hurts when you chop off your neck? It hurts. It really, really hurts, but you can't even scream. I wish for nothing but the worst suffering in what's left of your miserable life. Sulpan never wanted to fight. He was a pacifist with a soft heart that could easily be brought to tears. But after a few deaths, his every word became a stabbing thorn. And he gladly impales me with them as he curses me. I ended up hoping that everything he cursed me with comes true. So I smiled again. By you, Grandma and Mother tell me that there's no other woman in Dongwon who can possibly hope to match up to you other than me. Let's live the happiest life we can together, okay? We'll see only the pleasant sights, eat only the best food out there, and enjoy the beautiful luxuries life has to offer. Aren't you excited? Bao-chan loved me. But what she loved was not a person, only the light that I radiated. Just as I loved her fragrance. Letting the will of Dongwon carry me, way would have been had me wed big sis Bao-chai. But this feeling she spoke of, this excitement, was nothing more than a heavily cumbersome accessory. It was so unwieldy. It was much more than I deserved. So I smiled. So now you'd rather isolate yourself in this room? I don't know what to do anymore. Whenever I see you smile, I find myself drawn to it. Before I become so hateful of it that I never want to see it again. Dayu will now hate me for the rest of her life, just as everyone in the Dongwon does. So it's better that I shut myself off in my room. She couldn't have left me then, but she chose to remain by my side. Maybe it wasn't a choice at all. Maybe she was bound to me. It's my fault that she has nowhere else to go. So the only thing I could show her in response was Hey, show pack! Fight then!
최근엔 좋았어요.
Yay! Your only duty is to witness. That is all you are. That is all you will ever be capable of. You know this better than anyone else. Honglu, your smile has changed not once, thinner now. But we have come to know that your smile is more than a shell. We know that it is the same smile that brought me to the past. The same smile that I thought resembled Brother Youngji's. Thus, I know your distance, yet true heart, Yongwu. There was aught you had felt from us, was there not? Solitude, steadfast, lingering, so bitter, yet so intolerably exhausted. Loneliness, regret, anticipation. The castle of ice was so lonely and cold despite your smile. Conflict, anguish, courage. But there was a desperate resolve to overcome it all nonetheless. Longing, melancholy, warmth. The wings unfurled were so blinding, so brilliant. Passion, adventure, ferocity. The journey finally, in search of a destination, found liberation. Futility, determination, love. The declaration was beautiful, for to whom I could not know. Exhilaration, tragedy, excitement. I learned how beautiful and incandescent the light of a continuing dream could be. But I also know that they are just fleeting things, destined to be lost to time. As all things return to dust, so will these emotions, no matter how hotly they once burned. I'm not like the rest of you. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to achieve anything either. So I just watch, with a smile, a perpetual smile. You don't have to want to achieve anything. But as long as you're on this bus with the rest of us, things will keep happening, both good and bad. Sometime, something's probably going to blow Heathcliff's fuse again. You'll see the sinners, your friends, get killed again. We'll fail again. Two, the kind of failure that leaves us with nothing. The kind of failure that leaves us stagnate. But among those inevitabilities, think about the other things that are sure to happen. You're going to miss the days you went out kiting. And when Don Quixote starts to regale us with yet another one of her tales of adventure, you're going to join in to indulge her. You know for sure that you'll be listening to Rania heap praises about her favorite food whenever we get the chance to try them. You're going to suddenly realize that the scenery past the bus windows have changed, and they've become beautiful for once. You're going to feel your heart swell for no reason when you listen to the sinners laugh and giggle behind you. You know this? You know how I know this? Because I'm talking about myself here. These moments of time, they're what I use to fill the void in my memories left behind. How can you and everyone bring yourselves to care about anything, knowing it always has an end? One end, or at least what we thought would be the end, was always just the starting line for something new. Each finish line was another arbitrary mask, another step in our journey, right? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How do you want to play in Dragon Gate? And it's those little steps keep us going. And hey, Hung Lu, you're not stagnating. You're changing too. Tell me, why did you decide to go with Jakku's plan? It wasn't about the war, Golden Bow, or Dongwon. First thing that came to my mind was that I wanted Shichun to genuinely smile again. Yeah, and that's how your heart's been changing. In ways you hadn't seen. I thought I'd already let these fragments of my heart float away from me. After all of existence was a passing dream, destined to return to emptiness. Before you onboarding, you may present a name or an alias of your choosing, others should address you by. Will you use your name, Jai Bayu? No. Hung Lu. I want to be Hung Lu. But now I realize that
그저 묻어두고 있었던
They've been
것이었다.
buried here all along.
잃은 게 아니라
They weren't
잊은 것이다.
lost. I'd only forgotten about
마음이
them.
이렇게 개운치 않아.
That's why I felt like my heart was trapped. I can keep turning the clock for you. I can keep walking side by side with you to the end of the line. But at the end of the day, only you can save yourself. Oh, I thought the kite had floated away, never to be found again.
여전히
But it was still here.
이 만남이 있으면
Every meeting is a promise of a
필연
goodbye.
헤어질 때가 있기- 꽃이 필 때는
And the
사랑스럽지만
loveliness of fresh blossoms only sharpens the pain of wilting.
슬프지만
But the world you witness will always be beautiful. Because you are a kind person, Honglu. Kinder than anyone else. So your world must be painted in the fairest color of jade.
언젠가는 바람에 흩어져 갈 꽃잎들이
If those petals refuse to surrender and live on the brief moments they are given,
사라질 것을
despite
알고
knowing that they will eventually scatter to the
찰나에서
winds,
살아가는 것이라면
then show them the petals you've gathered.
It's time to give Granny and all the crusty dusty elders a nice bath. Pongala gives Granny a bath.
Finally opened up the dam of his heart. All right, we're gonna call. We're gonna call Muma now, guys. As soon as the scene ends.
Wagon.
Yeah, it's a pretty sad. Usually the Indians come with a bit of melancholy.
할머니와 어르신들은
You, grandmother, and the elders have always been caged by your desperate search for immortality,
어떻게 영생을
searching for
계속유지할지
ways to perpetuate your existence,
당신들이
searching day
모르는
and night for new
죽음을
ways to
피하는
be
다른
freed from
방법들이
death.
없을지를 할머니는
But grandmother, have you ever freed yourself
근심에서
from that very suffering
한순간이라도
even for a
자유로워보신 적이
moment? I cannot allow myself to be attached to some moments of insignificance. They are but foolish human affections, a waste of intelligence.
모든 감정은
Every emotion
결국
is such a
스쳐
fleeting
지나가는 찰나에
thing,
불과할지도 몰라요.
mere sparks in a moment that will be lost in time.
네. 그래서
Maybe
그것을
it really is
원하는 건
foolish to be so
어리석은
attached to
일일 수도
them.
있을 거랍니다. 하지만 그
But an
찰나를
eternity of
외면하고
existence
산다면
without them
설령 영원히
is
살아간다 해도
an eternity of
그 삶은
emptiness.
비어 있을 거예요. 우리가 사는
To
시간은
exist is to live,
결국 그런
and the
순간들이
culmination of
쌓여
moments after all.
만들어졌으니까요. 기쁨이든
Happiness, pain,
고통이든 곧 사라질 감정뿐이라 해도
they all scatter away as
저는
fast
그
as they
순간에만
arrive.
있을 감정에
But I would rather be honest to those feelings.
그저 바라보는 데
I will do
그치지
more than
않고
just witness them.
감정이
I want to
넘치는
reach out and
숨을
let my
뻗으려
swelling
해요.
emotions run wild.
기쁨에도
In happiness, in wrath, in sorrow, and in joy.
즐거움,
I would still cast my life into the vast
제
world.
삶을 그렇게 되면
And that
이
is how I will
찰나
find an
속에서도
eternity in a glimpse.
영원을 찾을 수 있는 거죠.
But here, there is so much left for us to accomplish. Without us, Dangwon will Hongwon will.
아니요.
No,
홍원은 괜찮을
Hongwon will be
거예요.
okay.
홍원을 바꾸고
Because it'll be
싶은
people.
가주가
It's
아니라
people that bring change to
홍원을
Hongwon, not
이루는
family hierarchy.
사람들이니까요.
Such insolence! Stupid, thankless child! You will do no such thing!
네.
Maybe
이건
I
오직 제
can.
생각일
It's just
뿐이니까요.
my opinion, after all.
할머니와 어르신들은
So with that, I leave you
그토록
here to
바라고
enjoy the
가시던
immortality you so desire,
영생을
grandmother.
누리세요.
Dear elders,
제가 앞으로
you'll have
살아가게 될
all the time in the
내일을
world to watch as I live my
마음껏
tomorrows.
지켜보시면서요. 부디
May the rest of your
많이
lives
건강하시기를.
be long and unending. We quickly make our way outside as the flooding Tekon temple turned into a lake.
진작 근처에 쓸려 나갔을
It must have been swept away by the cascade. It must be here somewhere. Find it. Here, Drat. The precious specimen. I briefly turned to see Gubo wandering through the cascaded flood, searching frantically amid the rising waters. Jahuan, meanwhile, stands gazing towards the hall before quickly making his way to the center of the Tekon temple. Then all of a sudden, a Jiahuan raises his blade and then stabs into the center of the Tekon temple. And the scenery that the Zeiren have been peeping at begins to grow delayed, fuzzy, and warped.
일단 여길 벗어난다.
Let's get out of here for now. The Zeiren, swept off their pedestals by the powerful flow of water, crawl pathetically toward the door as Jiahuan shoots them with a contemptuous glare and escapes the chamber. Gubo follows not far behind him. But we still didn't have anything to break through the defensive field put up by their ego gear.
듣기에나 좋은 말만 짓거리.
We never had anything more than empty platitudes to convey. So this is the true form of the Zhejuan worm. We were supposed to capture it alive. Well, it can't be helped. Even half dead, it's extremely close to the form of the pure human she seeks. This specimen will be of use to us. Don't be so too vexed, old timers. At least it's the rightful heir of the family that's taken Zhangwan worm.
선왕충을 가져가. 가만, 구보.
Hold on, Gubu.
그
Was that
애들에
also a ability of that ego?
끝까지 붙어 있어.
This is technically not my abilities. I can only make an educated guess from context clues that this ego would allow for such a usage. My guess simply happened to be true. Though we were the ones who had a direct hand in choosing these ego, but perhaps we were actually guided to choose the appropriate ones for ourselves. It seems that the other team secured our escape route. The newcomers team, one led by former Chief Butler. She's competent, I'll give her that. A ripple radiates from the clear jade blue lake until stillness comes. Tekon Temple reflects clearly on its surface. The initial sense of oppressiveness was replaced by peace. Valley!
What the heck was this 10?
What
Valley
did
Cetra
what did
has
I
gifted
do?
10 subs to viewers.
Looks like Tekon Temple has been completely cut off from the rest of the world. I guess no one's ever going in or out there again.
시춘이도
People in there,
그 이후에
they wouldn't hold any sway on Zhechuan or any subsequent family hierarchs to come.
이걸로 분명
So now they have an opportunity to really bring about change to Hongwon if they can
바꿀 수
utilize it.
있는 기회가
No one will ever know what happens in there. No one will ever be able to help them if something were to happen either.
지금까지
It is likely that the sole nutrient supply for them was the family hierarch. Their deaths will be very slow. Just like a goo poison jar. Ultimate solitude. Besides, all they'll ever get to witness in their last moments is the blurred, barely recognizable, and heavily delayed display. It's gotta be pretty infuriating. Big brother, what'll happen to me once we leave here? I couldn't do anything in there but shudder with fear. Do I even
Are you
deserve to
ready for
rule over
more
Hongwon?
It's just starting.
Peak? What are you talking about? Here's what I think,
내
Shechun.
생각에는 진정으로
I think the people who deserve to be the family heart, most deserve to be the family heart,
가주가 되는
are the
것을
people who are afraid of becoming
두려워하는
one.
자인 것 같아.
You think so? Well, if you say so, I'll try to convince myself of
Talk
that too.
about absolute peak content hectics too, pun.
Let's leave this place now. What's the lady that has the anchor? Unlike the lake overlooking Taekon Temple, however, what greeted us outside was far from peaceful. The view outside had become even more gruesome. The promised Chin hour has come. In the midst of striking up a storm of his staff, Jichuan noticed us and barely gives us a barely perceivable look of relief. You've done it, little brother. Surrounding him are piles of dead and heavily wounded bodies. He was covered in so many cuts, bruises, and bloodstains I couldn't tell if all that blood came from him or from those around him, or how many people bled on him. Bellew, I'm so glad. Behind him stood Dai, looking terribly exhausted. They'd been guarding this interest against this endless stream of enemies this whole time to keep their word. Ah. The only ones still engaged in battle were Jakyu and Lei Hung. Dang it! Sick's fucked, ain't it? I'm all out of gas. My boys are dead as shit. Now y'all's got yourselves 12 fresh fellers. I reckon I don't got any options left. And when y'all get the girl to the sea, them yaller dogs out there will pack up and go home and pretend none of this happened. Li Heng looks at us despondently, panting with fatigue. Alright. Let me be straight with y'all. Anyway, I get to walk out of here alive.
Time for lunch. I shall be back later after I enjoy my hamburgers. D.
I got a better salad. Shut the frick up. He begs for his life in an impressively self-assured manner. Of course, Jaeko had no reason to accept his request. But instead of rebuking Li Heng, he slams the ground with his staff with a heavy boom before addressing him. Very well, Chachihu. Then I will make you the same offer you gave Mezakan. Mezalahelian. Take a singular hit. I ain't even worth unwrapping that staff of yours, am I? Li Heng let out a hollow laugh, then produced a cigar from his pocket. Hold your horses. Be done in a jiffy. He bit one end of it off, then slowly, carefully lit the cigar in an almost ritualistic reverence. Hit me. Mikuan lifted the staff, placed it lightly on Hung's right shoulder. Warm rings of light materialized around the staff, until there were 5 of them. I see. 5 monks of the Tiang Star. Ain't that a real motherfucker? The staff gently slid across Lei Hung's shoulder even before he got to finish his sentence. And his head exploded in chunks of meat, then rained down in tatters like fireworks. He would rather call me by the star's name, Yet my name is Kong Kui. The pinky. Omnipresent, yet unknown to each other. Everyone fell silent for a moment. We have no time to waste on ruminations. Our task is not over until she ascends to the seat of the family heart. It seizes the Heisho Pack's leash. Jaku's absolute voice woke us up from that stunned silence, and with him at the vanguard, one by one, we routed the forces that sought to stop the new Herrick from assuming the responsibility. It was no easy task, but Hong Lu appeared more unburdened than ever, so I was pretty happy. A few days later. Here to see us go, Shei-chan? She doesn't seem too happy for this to be just a friendly gesture. Hey, we'll stop by from time to time. Sure. But don't expect me to make the time to greet you guys. I'm about to be busier than I've ever been in my entire life. My lady, express that you will always be welcome with the greatest honors here. Huh. I don't really know you well, Mr. Wei, but I feel a sense that we might be kindred spirits. Looks like you have your hands full too, Wei. Indeed, I will. But there is much work to be done. So much of the information is historically handed out via the Anon worm. It'll take years for us to put it all to paper. We're having a difficulty even getting an idea of how long it might take. But you have broken one of the many cycles here. I am certain that Hangwan will become a better place to live under my ladyship's rule. A lot of things did not go according to plan, but in the end, Shichun did become the next Herrick. A family hierarch without the imperial worm. Everyone here at Dongwon, they all seem to have a lot of questions for me, but what are they gonna do? Directly challenge the family hierarch? Gotta say, you were charismatic out there. From your first command as hierarch, turmoil has come to Dongwon, release the Heishopak, Cho, Chin, and Shin branches, and quell the chaos. Right? Don't ever do an impression of me acting like that again! Many must be looking forward to your governance, given your initial charismatic demonstration. You are, in essence, a new kind of leader that this land hasn't seen in many years. Much they must have asked for your judgment in terms of rules and laws. Yeah? What about it? Rules are there to be rewritten. The whole damn thing, I guess. Jia Shichun sighed lightly and looked around the Dongwon. I feel like I've aged 10 years all at once. I thought I'd be the artist behind the brush for this painting yet. I did not expect us to allow a brush held by another to guide us, my lord. It's fortunate that our brushstrokes shared the general direction. Family hierarch who does not seek to be free from aging and death. I wonder what winds of change that'll bring to Hongwon.
It was a far more peaceful resolution than the one your guidance would have provided. Gouge out your little brother's eye and use it to enter the temple, was it?
What?
Efficiency in the veil of cruelty. Minimalistic.
It was a mere jest, my lord. Though, I suppose I did add if things do not go according to plan. Whichever was the case. What will you do, Lex, my lord?
Today, I observed that the Pinky has strayed from the path of humanity. Thus, I will now join Yan Hui, journey to Mount Liang, and come to a few agreements with the Mohis.
We must also discover the matter of the Tia Twin Star, whose seat has just become vacant.
Indeed, we must. Then we shall journey to Q-Corp next.
The Pinky? Yes. It seems that Kongkyo's allegiance lies with the Pinky.
Indeed. As one of the Pinky, I intend to change the world with the way of true humanity.
Given what Ryoshu said, Lei Hang and Liu are both from the Pinky, right? So how come they were trying to kill each other? Members of the Pinky gather and scatter when certain conditions are met. However, when there is no call, they just live their lives without knowing which is which. No call, no solidarity. POS. Playing on solo mode, right? It seemed that Silo and Lei Hung were aware of each other's identities, but did not know about Kongkyo. You know this well. I hear that you are the primary purveyor of esoteric knowledge in your group. Then you must also be aware of the weight of information regarding our Lord's allegiance to the Pinky is rather heavy. I trust you will remain your silence regarding the matter, as it's right to do so.
I have ought to ask you.
Kongkwe approached me as the other people were starting to scatter. At first, I looked away because I couldn't imagine he'd be possibly talking to me.
Dante, the manager. Will you continue to push to open their paths? For every sinner under your management, no matter which road they walk, as you have done for my brother? I nodded. Even if one of them seeks to walk the path of Ashura.
Kongku's gaze briefly lingered on one of the sinners before moving on. Can't wait for hers. Sinner takes a long draw from a cigarette, releases smoke with a large sigh, which then turns into a scattering plume. Her hand rests out of habit on her never-drawn sword. I'm going to keep helping them for as long as they have the will to move forward, no matter what. My thoughts on the matter haven't changed at all. They never will. I nodded once again.
I see.
My lord, I have another subject to discuss. While this is but a conjecture at the moment, evidence seems to point to Jia Yonchun being among the treasonous forces of Hongguan, in cahoots with the Zui and the Shi families.
While this suspicion is yet to be developed beyond supposition, it seemed likely that Jia Yochun had a aligned herself with the treasonous forces of Hongwon. She made herself scarce as soon as the troubles were quelled, which could mean yes. That's a fan. That's not a guitar, that's a fan!
The first thread to find is the spiritual individual within the Shi family who ordered Shi Yuhan's execution. Once their identity is determined, there should be no trouble making the connection to the mastermind behind this incident. Will you continue to roam the land, brother?
Indeed, I will. I will walk the city, converse with the lords of each nest.
He gives a muted reply to Honglu before turning to look at Jia Shichun.
None may say for certain if Jia Shichun, over her long tenure to come, shall not be tempted by promises of immortality.
Ugh. Seriously?
Yet if one's heart truly lies steadily upon the path of humanity, they will not be swayed to commit evil. Thus, I believe you are worth watching. Upon our next meeting. Though I cannot say for certain whether our goals shall be aligned then as they were today, but I suppose we all have much to take in from each other. What are your thoughts, Saigon? Did you enjoy this lesson as well?
Yes. I was foolish, my lord, once again.
It is all right. Learning and understanding must go hand in hand, as I always say. You are a student worthy of discourse still.
I have much to learn. It seems that you weren't repeatedly recounting that story over and over at me again for nothing. You were trying to insinuate that he was the only one in Hongwon who was worthy of faith.
Saigon, Zailu, let us converse in private for a moment, for I have an important task for you.
Seiren's expression that it regarded us was the same as it always was. Unur, tea's always so delicious. Thanks, Seiren. Yes, young master. I will be departing again soon. I don't know when I shall return. Understood. Stay safe until then. Actually, no. What do you think, Seiren, about the fact that I'll be leaving soon? Walk the path of your choosing, young master. Whichever that may be. Her reply sounded as cold as ever, to the point that the now lukewarm, clacking teacups on her clean-up tray sounded warmer. Alright. But Honglu smiled as though something had been lifted from his heart. As though he found something that he'd been looking for. Even the opposites of Dongwon say it's... The trees are wilting, and its once beautiful pavilions and towers lay in ruins and abandonment. It seems that all of existence is indeed but a great cycle of rises and falls. It is. But isn't that exactly why every moment in life is so beautiful? Yes. Yes, it is. I will no longer wait for you. And I might one day disappear from Dongwon myself, now that I know that idle waiting is not the sole answer. Dayu, I loved that the day when we went out kiting together. That was my favorite game. And mine as well. Hongwon leaves Dongwon as the happiest descendant it has ever produced, finding meaning in every moment of his life. No longer a passive witness to tragedy, as he once was, to the deaths and suffering of his siblings, Honglu will walk tall with his friends. Yet even that will fade one day fade, for in the end, we have all but one chance at life, and live at all is to exist in futility. His home too shall one day be taken by loneliness and solitude, gradually eroding away with time. And we will one day go our separate ways. But every wilting fertilizes the next blossom. Every fallen home may become a new place for new beginnings. And every goodbye is a promise of new meetings. Thus, Jia Baoyu, once the peerless treasure of Dongwon, boards the bus once again as Honglu. The clouds I once saw in his jade eye had all but withdrawn, and I only see an incandescent, radiant smile. Alright, Let me get my salad and then I'll call Muma. And we'll play again. Yeah, right. By the way, Locon, if you're still there, if you can hear me, I want to name this this part of the VOD because I want this separate and I want it to be named finishing the Kanto 8. Raiders! Where? Say hi, Con! Say hi, Con! Huh? Yeah. I liked the song for the ending, and I liked the end Kanto song too. This is probably definitely my #1 Kanto. I love that this was more of a. This is more of what I want from Limbus. I want more like. It's a good ending with a melancholy like twist. The melancholy part is he still has to go, but and he's still like sad about all the things he lost, but he's willing to move on. But yeah, that was a really good Kanto. I will probably do a little short tomorrow where I rate the Kantos. Well, I guess it's a bit of a shame to just let you guys go like this. But if I tried to make our farewells a memorable one, made sure you got the best food we had to offer to commemorate the day I took office. Just how are you still finding all that leftover food? Everyone's already left the banquet. Can't wash good food. Chorus. Hey, is the bus not starting or something? Yeah, wait. Where are we headed anyway? How should we know, lad? Guide's gonna tell us soon anyway. Hang on. Where'd that bloke go? Hi, I'm subbing in for him today. Huh? We could have switched out our guide all along? Well, why did we get sorted? No, that's not how it works. It's just that you have some unfinished business here. For your information, the Red Gaze is currently away because he's accompanying pilot on a mission elsewhere. More urgent LCCB business. What misery it is to be him. I did not mean to insinuate that pilot would be the source of his misery. You have more business here at Dongwon? Oh yes, we do. Very, very important business, in fact. Why are you looking at me like that? What is it this time? So you know how Miss Shechun, a very important and friendly ally of ours, has become the de facto leader of a wing. Oh, you're a crafty one, aren't you? Oh, of course. Veterans like me tend to pick up a thing or two after some experience in the field. Ha! Very well. This more than makes up for your support and splendor from last time. Oh, I knew you'd be the first to pick up what I'm putting down. We both know what's the best for our company. Okay now, I'm starting to get really creeped out. Why are you both looking at me like that? Oh, I see how it is. Even the biggest catch of the day will just rot in the shed if you don't bother to fillet it, right? Alright, I'd like to have everyone's attention for the LCB's next mission. Wait, well just wait a damn second. Do you need me here for this? Miss Chechuan. Just Chechuan. As you've been quickly become one of our most precious human resources as the family hierarch, we're going to have you give you a total makeover training. We can't spend too much time on the training though, so we're gonna have to fast track this. You did? Oh, have you know I'm still the... I am very much in agreement that there is much to be learned to be an effective family hierarch of Hongwon. To further solidify your base within Dongwon, then we should get right to it. Mersault, you seem to be well versed in the art of physical fitness. Your intent has been understood, but it is up to the manager to command me. Well, I don't see why not. Then it shall be done. Huh? Hey, you put me down! The first order of business is to improve your fitness level. Now on my count. You bastards! Would it kill you to go a single second without ruining my day? You're all a family of bed bugs I can't get rid of, you know that? I'm gonna make you throw up everything you ate today, you assholes! Finn. It's so dark. We have brought her here, my lord. I wish to be left alone with her. Leave us. Your wish is my command. So big? Sister, you want to try? Why did you? You appear troubled. It's no wonder that you are, for you have betrayed your own Zoe family. How did you? I didn't think anyone would notice in all that chaos. Baochai, oh my dear Baochai, my poor child. Can you hide from a black kite by blocking out the sun with your palms? Can tiptoeing hide your footsteps from earthworms? No, because Jean-Jean, if my parents were to find out... Wait, do they already know? Wouldn't you like to know? If not, I have ways to make sure that they don't know. Not even parents, I could make this story. Stay between just you and I in this vast Dongwon. What do you want from me? This is the wrong line of thinking, little Baochai. I only wish to help you achieve your desires. Your betrayal wasn't to make an enemy of your own Zefeng family, I understand. It was for Bayu, someone you're afraid would never return. Your gaze is so penetrating, so piercing that I feel so naked even in the dark. Will Bayu never come back to me? Baochai. It's pointless to ask whether he will or will not return. So why seek to sway the currents when you can simply make him return? But how? Come closer to me. The night is long and we have much to confer. Oh dear. Well, she did. She did. Rip her.
피를 남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면
Ripper indeed.
홍어는 그제야
Ooh.
알게 되겠지.
Another wall of Perkus night.
이 홍로가 무엇을 바꾸었는지를.
That's pretty good. Alright. That was pretty good, guys.
I was told there's free tacos.